Hey, welcome to Pleasant Grove, Alabama, and welcome back to Jeffco Ed TV. Matt Coulter, Caleb Turrentine, and our Jeffco Ed TV crew. Glad to be back from spring break, and we're going to jump right in to action here as Ava Daniels delivers a ball outside. Caleb, what'd you do on the 4th? Excuse me. What'd you do on the spring break? By the way, what'd you do on the 4th, too?
Couple weeks, did soccer last week.
Right.
I know how bummed you were about that.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
That's popped. Hits the netting up top. So the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Boy, when they dialed up a great day for baseball, softball, be on the diamond, this could be one of the top 5. You know, it was pretty breezy earlier, but that has lifted, and the wind is not even close to being a factor right now. Could be later. Good stop behind the plate by Eldridge.
It might come and go as this game goes on.
There's the payoff pitch, ball. Peyton Wright, the junior, will take first base. She worked for it.
And I think that's officially going to go down as a hit batter. Looked like the umpire signaled that it hit her on the foot as it came in there. Would have been ball 4 either way.
Caroline Taylor, right fielder, wearing the double knot jersey. Runner fakes.
And this is where we've seen Pleasant Grove struggle before at times this season, being able to just get outs. We know their offense can score runs. We'll talk about that when their lineup comes up a little bit more. But you have to be able to keep.
She got her hung up. Quick throw to second. Tagged out. Boy, what an alert play by Alea Eldridge at the plate.
Yeah, that's one way to get outs if you can't get them out at the plate. And I understand, Oak Grove's trying to force something. You have to make sure they make the play, see where they're at, with their fielding, see if you can force a mistake with that aggressive base running.
Here's the 2-0. That one's upstairs. It'd be 3-0.
But they did a good job of keeping everything simple. Good pickup, I think, at second base there by Maya Miller.
Yeah, you just got to make the catch and the tag, and that's exactly what happened. All right, it's 3-1. This is just a 7th grader at the plate. Takes a strike. That'll run it full. Both of these teams are loaded with middle school players. I mean loaded.
And that's not completely unusual for softball. But it is, you'll see it that sometimes that programs, not necessarily rebuilding, but if they can get that group of good 7th, 8th grade, 9th graders, they can get them together and have them all play together for an extended period of time, that's going to pay off down the road.
Yeah, I was talking with the coach before the game. Yeah, I have 4 high school players. 4.
For a high school softball team.
A lot of 7th and 8th graders on the diamond today. There's a ball and a strike. Count is even at 1.
I don't know if it's because the distance or we need to check some stuff. I think
Ava Daniels delivers inside 2-1. Eldridge tried to frame that one, but that would have been a stretch to say the least. 1 out, 2 balls, 1 strike. We are in the top of the 1st inning here at Pleasant Grove. That one's fouled. No, that is lifted to right field. Coming on to make the catch. No, gloves it. Pops out. That's Shields. She throws in, and Oak Grove has runners at 1st and 2nd.
Nearly got another base running mistake there at second base. That one just popped right out of the glove. That's why they tell you catch with 2 hands, right? Instead of catch with 1, you put 1 arm up. Had the glove exactly where it was positioned. put 2 hands on there and make sure to squeeze it.
I see it often in softball. I don't see it in baseball at any level anymore.
Hey, it's a bigger ball. Harder for you gotta make sure to secure it a little bit better.
There's another hit by pitch. So the bases will be loaded. Yeah, control's an issue, isn't it?
And when you do have control as an issue, that's when you get a ball hit and play, and you got to help your pitcher out. Give her some confidence as well. I mean, I know you need some confidence in the field. You want your pitcher to help you out, but it goes both ways.
Just a little upstairs. Aubrey Guthrie, third baseman and the junior for Oak Grove, was hit by pitch to load the bases. Just a little high.
It's a pretty good pitch, and when you're already struggling with control and you have one right there on the edge of the zone, you're hoping to get a call, get a little bit of help.
Daniel's delivery, a little chop towards first. She's going to take it to first for 1 out. May have had time to come home for the force.
Yeah, I think, especially with her playing in, you expect her to turn and throw home, but it was hit rather slow, and I think you just have to say, if you can get it out, you got to do your best to prevent a big inning with the bases loaded right now.
She did get the force out. Runner scored was Caroline Taylor, and it is 1-0 Oak Grove. They come into this match, this game, 14-10 overall. They are just 1-0 in area play, and that one win was back on March 10th when they won 22-1 against the Spartans. And
I think both teams, including Oak Grove, they would say that they look at that game and say that was a month ago, and this Pleasant Grove team has certainly gotten better since then, while also saying we are confident that we are the better team. We should be able to get out here and win the game. It just might not be 22-1.
Ava Brand, the junior, will take a walk. And once again, the bases are loaded.
That was
Shiloh Fuller, so Lucas is now coming into play. Ball, no strikes.
Has certainly been a little wild, but starting to squeeze on that strike zone a little bit more.
That was in there. 1-1. Ground ball first, gloved by Harris. And that's the end of the inning. Pleasant Grove did plate one. It's 1-0 going to the bottom of the first inning here on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove High School. It's a great day to be a Spartan. Here at Pleasant Grove High School, we are Jeffco Ed Strong.
There's a good look from center field through the lens of Randy Mize as we go to the bottom of the first inning. On the hill for Oak Grove, Sassy Renz. Actually, her name is Gracie Sassy Renz. And I went down the dugout and asked a couple players, how'd she get the nickname Sassy? And said, you know, sir, we really don't know.
It's a pretty good reason.
I imagine it came from something she did or said or acted like.
You have to think that if no one knows, it came early on. Yeah. Probably a family member gave it to her. Then at that point, either she started saying it or friends started saying it. But it sticks with you after a certain time.
Yeah,
and if it's working for you, it's working for you.
She's working through her warm-ups, and she is bringing it. She is Sassy is a junior, but has already decided college play would be at Faulkner.
Down in Montgomery.
Good school. Leading off for Pleasant Grove is Anaya Harris, first baseman. She's just an 8th grader. She is a tall lefty.
I always saw her kind of the star of the show in the top of the first over at first base. She got 2-3 U's. She helped with the caught stealing as well.
Yep.
And the pickoff rundown. So she was very active in the top of the first, now getting to lead off.
That is line to right field and over the head of Taylor. Goes to the fence, and gliding in with a true stand-up double is Anaya Harris.
That's a good piece of hitting. Ball up in the zone. And to be able to get your bat up there was certainly a little bit of loft, but didn't get under it so much that allowed it to be an easy catch. Still somehow a pitch. That's the height factor there. She was still able to get a line drive on a pitch that was at her shoulders.
Ava Daniels, pitcher, fouls it. Nice diving grab, or stab, I should say, by Brooklyn Lucas, but it falls to the ground. Just a strike, an exciting one nonetheless. It's one of the things I really like about softball. They will bunt. You play small ball. You play old school National League.
Don't get us started on National League, American League with sacrifice bunts.
Why not? They do it a lot. There's a pop foul. Going over is Guthrie. Can't make the play from third.
Yeah, you had Guthrie playing in, guarding against that bunt a little bit further of a run. It looked like he didn't land that deep in foul territory, but she started so far in, it made it more difficult for her to backtrack to get that ball.
Oh, and 2. The count to Ava Daniels, and strikes her out, drops the ball, throws to first. Carroll gets the put out. Smart, quick play behind the plate by Brooklyn Lucas, who has been very active and just 1 out through the bottom of the first inning.
You have to be able to check your runners, and if there's a runner on first, you don't have to worry about drop third strikes, but when there's a runner on second, you still do. If first base was open, have to look back that runner to second, throw the ball to first.
Fastball over the inside corner, strike. 0-1. 1 out, first inning. There you see on our Jeffco Ed TV scoreboard, Lady Tigers of Oak Grove are up 1-0. She was early on that one.
Way out ahead of it. It looked like
hit it off the end of the bat.
I think it might have hit the end of the bat while it was completely stretched out. Boy, I mean, that's impressive enough to still get a piece of that. You have everyone saying, wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. I'm the pitcher, and I hear that. I'm thinking now it's time for a fastball.
Sassy's upstairs with that one, trying to get her to chase. It's 1-2. Foul right back at us.
Yeah, you can hear that one.
You know, if you brought your glove, you might, I don't know.
Had to be a little bit closer. I'm not trying to fall out.
No. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to the hitter in the 3-hole. This is Aliyah Eldridge. One of the rare seniors. That one's high, and runner will advance. That's Harris, who doubled, now at third with 1 out.
A big opportunity here for Pleasant Grove. They got out of that first inning, top of the first, leaving 3 runners on. Didn't even give up a hit, but 2 groundouts, only limiting the damage in the top of the first. Now they have an opportunity to level the score.
That one's upstairs. The count will go full. Eldridge is one of the very few seniors. In fact, I think she is the only senior on either lineup. That's how young these teams are. but she has she's getting looks from Talladega, just hadn't made the decision. Fouls that one back out of play over the third base dugout.
Once again, just so far out in front of that.
She was indeed.
She made good contact, and that was with her bat being way out there. Good job to stay alive. She's almost right on that pitch, though.
3-2 pitch. That one's low. She will reach. Lucas down in the dirt with a nice dig. Keep the ball in front of her. That'll bring up Taylor Jefferson, freshman. Your designated player, designated hitter. Eldridge is at first. Harris is at third, trying to tie this one up. Runner goes as expected. Eldridge now in scoring position as well. Not quite looking like the score of a month ago. Oh, she pulled a little string on that one, didn't she?
That changeup, you can just tell. It'd be difficult for Pleasant Grove hitters to sit on that. And we talked about Pleasant Grove's offense being able to score so many runs. Be able to keep them off balance a little bit. That's
Here's the 0-2. Tell you what, Sassy likes to get ahead in the count, doesn't she? Maybe that's why they nicknamed her that. Pop straight up. I believe that'll catch foul right on the third base bleachers. E. You scoring that an E?
She got her hands on. Hey, she didn't get out of the way.
No, she tried to field it, no question. All right, still 0-2. Well, that curveball is up and out. 1-2. Again, you look at the plate, that's Taylor, freshman. Taylor Jefferson, who is just a freshman. And now took one on the Ebo.
Yeah, I think
Ouch.
she stood in there and wore that one. I think she might have had a little bit of regret when it hit the elbow.
But you could hear it literally hit
Took
the
it
bone.
well.
Ball to bone, wasn't it?
She's shaking it off quite a bit here.
So, sacks will be full for Taviona. See if we get this right. We get a fresh softball. So,
Giving Jefferson a little bit of time. She looks like she's okay. That's what happens when you get hit in the arm instead of the leg. You can say, I can still run the bases. I think I'll be all right.
yep.
You'll really know the next time she comes up as a designated hitter if she can still swing the bat. That's when we'll know if there's anything lingering there on the elbow.
Angel in her first at-bat. Proves me wrong. There is a second senior in the line. High and away. She just kind of looked up like, boy, I let that one get away from me. 2-0.
Big spot now.
There's a strike.
I think the take sign was on all the way there. Make Rins throw some strikes, especially with the bases loaded.
2-1.
Infield all the way in here.
Did she take just a touch off that?
I don't know. I think sometimes if it's a changeup, I think we've really been able to tell so far.
That was like mid-range or something. Anyway, it's 2-2. Oh, what a big strikeout for Sassy Rins.
Definitely a big strikeout. Get that second out. We've seen that changeup be her go-to pitch over and over again, and then with a 2-2 count, bases loaded, she brought a little bit of heat, low in the zone, couldn't catch up.
And so what does the infield do? Back up.
Plays now at any base instead of coming home with it.
First pitch of ball. Rins has struggled a little bit, but has a chance to get out of this. That was a strike. Riles is at the plate. Another 8th grader. Oh, let up. Riles really wanted that pitch, didn't she?
Hey, it looks good when it's up in the zone like that, being able to put it into the outfield. You know you have a chance to take the lead right now, and now suddenly the pressure is on Pleasant Grove.
Fouled right back to the screen. Riles, 3-sport athlete here at Pleasant Grove.
It's a busy academic year.
No kidding. Oh, Ren's got out of a major jam with the bases loaded. She got a couple of strikeouts, and that will end the first inning of play as the visitors from Oak Grove lead it 1-0 on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome to Oak Grove High School, where we are OG for life. It's a great day to be a Tiger. Oak Grove High School, we are Jeffco Ed strong.
Back here, Pleasant Grove High School, great little campus. I say little, it really isn't little, is it? You could add my high school, junior high school, and elementary school, all in that complex.
Big campus, and the way that they've upgraded athletic facilities around here in recent years. Obviously, the baseball, softball fields here at the front of campus. Football is in the back. I feel like every time I come here, it's the first time I've been over here at the softball field.
Right.
And you just get ready to drive back into the football field almost like instinct. Wind picked up here, you can hear it, and there you can see it. Blowing out to left field. You're going to put the ball up in the air, turn on it as a right-handed hitter. Wind could be your friend.
Leading off is the sophomore first baseman, Sophia Carroll, was way outside. Ava Daniels got into a little trouble, ended up allowing the Tigers to score a run, but that was it.
Yeah, just one run. They loaded the bases, and they scored the run on a ground out. So, think you live with it? Of course, Pleasant Grove also left the bases loaded as well, so if you're Oak Grove, you said, you know, we can live with it too because we got out of a jam ourselves.
Carroll, 2-0. Pitch to her. Just caught the outside corner. It's 2-1.
I think we've learned through about, 6 outs of this game through one inning. I think the umpire favors an outside zone, maybe a little low as well.
Not that outside.
Got to frame it better if you're going to get that call.
How you frame that one? You jump into the dugout. Here's the 3-1 from Ava Daniels. That one's up top. 4 straight and a walk. Actually, 5 pitches walk.
A third walk already for Daniels, as well as 2 hit batters. No hits so far for Oak Grove.
It's an odd way to start a no-hitter, but inside. 1-0. Missed again, 2-0 to Cammie Smith.
Start to see a little frustration start sneaking into Daniels right now. She thought that was a pretty good pitch.
Fake a quick throw down to first, instead back to pitcher. 2-1. Oh, well, you're right. Outside is Ava Daniels' friend.
I hadn't been getting the call on the inside corner. We saw that on that 1-0 pitch.
2-2. That is a fly ball, right field, out of play. And the count will remain 2-2.
I thought we might have a cameraman diving off the top of the dugout for that one.
Let's see what Carson can do next time. She let up and it bounced in front of the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sending a runner here?
Probably. I think you don't assume it's a walk, but if it's there, it'll.
And it indeed is a walk. Cammie Smith will reach. Carroll will advance to second, so there's 2 on, nobody out. We go back to the top of the order to Peyton Wright, shortstop. She was hit by a pitch in her first at-bat.
Through the order one time now, 4 hitters for Oak Grove got to full counts. 7 of them reach base.
Following being hit by a pitch in the first inning, she was caught stealing, got hung up between first and second.
Yeah, that felt almost like a test early on, didn't it? It felt like Oak Grove was like, let's see what we can make happen on the base pass.
That one's inside. 1-1. Now it's 2-0. They're flipping me around on the scoreboards here.
And that she cannot get that inside, especially that low inside corner. It's about the 4th or 5th time we've seen that pitch, and she hit it well. I don't think she's gotten the call one time.
Oh,
They'll have to adjust.
Well, that one was one the home plate umpire normally calls. It didn't happen, so bases are full of Tigers.
3 walks to start this inning, and now you're getting into the heart of the order for Oak Grove. You need to work a little bit of magic that Daniels did in that first inning to limit the damage.
Yeah, let Anaya Harris handle everything at first base.
Well, second and short are still back a little bit. Don't think they would come home. They're willing to sacrifice a run for an out here.
Or perhaps 2. Not now. Another hit by pitch. Taylor will get an RBI, and Carroll will score. It's 2-0. That'll bring up Sassy.
Rishon, that error in right field in the first inning ended up helping lead to that opening run.
Now that was a full bore strike.
And I think that was a full take as well at the plate from Renz.
Well, with the bases loaded. No. Inside. 1-1. Daniels delivers. That's up top. 2-1. Bases, no place to put her. Bases are loaded. Little fist into right field. That's a base hit. It is fielded by Shields. She'll throw in 2 score, but then Taylor is out at second.
Yeah, I think that could have actually been a force out. Looks like she got called out on the tag anyway as she rounded second base. She waited to see if I think the first baseman or second baseman was going to catch the ball. It just kind of flared right in between them. Good heads-up play.
Safe. So Renz is now in scoring position.
And for what it's worth, that was the first hit of the game for Oak Grove. 2-run single.
Pop foul. Guthrie is batter. She was hit by a pitch, reached second back in the first inning. Still nobody out for Pleasant Grove. 1 out. Of course there was.
Once again, it was a base running, arguably base running mistake they got out. That's what limited damage in the first inning as well. See how big that comes into play.
It always helps. There's a fly ball left field. Edwards going back. Edwards kind of misjudged it. It's going to hit the warning track. A double and a run scored as Sassy crosses the plate.
That is why they say first step always back. I think she didn't move back, but almost went too far to her left. And we mentioned the wind blowing right to left. I don't know how much that impacted that play. Obviously, sky high. Deep ball dropped on the warning track. I think it carried a little more than I thought it would originally.
No question. But I'm not sure that was aided via the breeze or not. But I look at the flag now, and it is blowing towards left field. Ava Brand steps up. She was one of the players that grounded out to first unassisted back in the first inning. 5-0 now. Ball and a strike. Daniels with the delivery. Just missed outside.
I know Pleasant Grove feels like their best chance to win this game is to keep Daniels in the circle right now.
Slow roller to short. Riles over to Harris. 2 outs.
Just another terrific play at first from Anaya Harris. And a good scoop and throw over to first as well there from Tariah Riles.
Yeah, she kind of had to work through the base runner.
You never know how they can get distracted. If you try to pick it up too quickly, try to tag a base runner, keep it simple, throw to first, got the second out.
Shiloh Fuller will step up.
Well, I think it's the first time we've seen something out of the Pleasant Grove dugout talking a little bit as the umpire now talks back. Not getting that inside strike call at all in this game. Well, I don't think we've seen it remotely once.
No, we haven't. Either side, though. Nice strike, great frame by Eldridge.
That might be about as inside as you can get
And
in
that
this game.
To me, like it was over the middle of the plate.
That looked pretty good,
That's
too.
not a job I want. Wild pitch, runner scores. It's 6-0. Crossing the plate was Guthrie, who doubled.
I think you could make the argument that might have been a strike right there. It just wasn't caught. Wouldn't have mattered. Run still would have scored.
A pitch from Ava Daniels. Chopped foul. Go to 3-2.
Oak Grove sent 7 hitters to the plate in the first inning. This is the 8th hitter of this inning.
They got nobody on now, though.
And yet another full count.
Up and away. Fuller walks. That'll bring up Brooklyn Lucas, the catcher.
It's now 9 walks or hit batters.
Wow.
And we're through an inning and 2/3. That's the reason that you see a 6 spot for Oak Grove on the scoreboard.
Oak Grove is in dark gray and red. At the plate. Lucas, the catcher. She's just a 7th grader. Hits from the right side. Here comes the 1-0. Another chop foul. One and one out. 2 outs, actually. Wanted the call, didn't get it. 2-1. Four runs in this inning, just one in the first for Oak Grove. There's a sharp single to left field, gloved by Edwards, and got runners on first and second with just a couple of down. Fuller now at second.
3 hits now in this inning for Oak Grove.
And we're going to get a pinch runners.
Getting a little more action at the plate if you're the Tigers.
Carson Polistrini comes in to run at first.
We'll allow Brooke and Lucas to go ahead and start getting some catcher gear back on.
Oh, inside may have hit her. I believe it did. So she has now walked and reached first by a hit batsman.
In this inning.
Yeah, they're more than around, aren't they?
It didn't take long. He said no one was on base, just like that. They're loaded again. Feels like that's been the theme of this game so far.
Smith, who scored earlier in this inning. Foul ball. Whoop. Carson, look out. Or is that Carson or who is it?
Yeah.
It's Clayton. Getting my C's mixed up.
Thank
Look
you.
out, Clayton.
Don't worry, nobody saw you panic. If we, I wish we had his shot up when it happened. Would have seen a little twitch in him. Here it is. See the ball kind of. Oh, there.
I'm sorry, Clayton. We're laughing with you. Pass ball, runner will score. Boy, that's an alert base path from Fuller.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate at all. That ball bounced right back to Eldridge behind the plate.
As a result, Lucas and Carroll advance. The runners in scoring position. Still 2 out. To the senior Cammie Smith, who also plays left field. Just missed outside. Not getting that one, it seems, as of late.
That one's a little bit further outside.
1-1. 2-2. Oh, did she go? Yep, that'll end the inning. But not before the Tigers plate 5 and take a 6-0 lead. We go to the second on Jeffco Ed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I'm Dr. Beth Miller. This school year, we are thrilled to offer free breakfast and lunch at no cost to all students enrolled in in-person learning. As a community eligibility provision district, we encourage all families to take advantage of this opportunity. Our child nutrition program is devoted to providing healthy and nutritious meals to help fuel our students for a day of learning and growth. We encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity so we can continue to provide in future years.
There's a good look at Oak Grove. Their infield at the mound as Renz will take a couple more tosses, and then we will get to the bottom of the second inning, and Pleasant Grove needs to make something happen.
And their offense, again, team is built on offense. You have a lot of innings to work with. You got to make sure you keep surviving, obviously, and we're not in run rule territory just yet. Don't need to discuss that. It's only the second inning. But they do need to get something going on offense, and you kind of saw that little team huddle after coming off the field. Took a while that they were talking, trying to get probably a change of attitude more than anything else.
Well, they're young, and when you're young, a 6-0 tends to affect you more.
A 6-run inning should upset you, right? I mean,
yeah. But
that's
I
a good
don't
thing.
think when you're young, and Coach told me before the game, sometimes they don't handle it as well as a seventh and eighth grade.
And when things start going poorly, it can spiral on them, as it has several times this year. I mean, we've seen some of their scores when things are going well. They're a team that can run away from other teams. Boy, difficult to bunt when all of a sudden that wind comes across, blows a bunch of dirt.
You could hear it.
You could see it. You could see the dirt coming off the infield.
You know, talk about some offense. It's just recently they played Tuscaloosa Academy to a thriller, 23-21. Thank goodness for the safety.
It's going to say a late 2-point conversion. I don't know.
Well, it could be either way.
I don't know if defense was a strength there, so I don't know if I want to say there was a safety.
Well, it doesn't sound like it. There's a strike. Edwards goes down, and that'll bring up Miller. Another youthful middle schooler, 8th grader, plays second.
You can't get a better strike than that. Right down the heart of the plate. Think just caught Edwards off guard a little bit.
That was a Steve Wright. Yeah, she might have been taking that one, huh?
And Sassy Renz, she's settled in here. Those few extra runs now lead 7-0 as opposed to 1-0. Makes you feel a little bit more comfortable in the circle.
Sure it does. Throw strikes. Now, don't nibble.
Bottom of the order for Pleasant Grove. Oak Grove, after putting up a crooked number, the goal is always get out here and put up a 0. Really start feeling like you're in control.
2-1 the count. Fouls that one off the handle. 2-2. Miller, the second baseman, just kind of waves at that one. Now, Renz has 4 consecutive strikeouts.
Gave up a leadoff double. Had struck out Daniels, then had a walk and hit by pitch, load the bases. Looked like Pleasant Grove's offense could have matched Oak Grove's offense early. But you're right, 4 straight strikeouts, 3 of them swinging.
Another 8th grader. This is Skylar Brown, center fielder, stepping to the plate. She bunts one foul. I'm not sure she even meant to make contact. It just happened.
Slap hitting is just part of that. That's what it looks like, trying to get the ball in play and beat it out.
She's making no bones about what she's trying to do, but she's falling behind 0-2.
Of course, with the umpire, as he's been calling it, with outside zone, much more difficult on a slap hitter.
Did she? Nope, guess not. She didn't. So, it'll be 1-2. I thought the bat was still kind of hanging in the air, but
it's not a swing, though. Got to break your wrist, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's set up in the looked like a good pitch, but she's set up way out there on that other batter's box, pretty much. Trying to test just how far you can get that outside strike call.
2 strikes and another strikeout. Let's make it 5 in a row for Sassy Renz as we continue here. 7-0 lead for the Oak Grove Tigers on Jeffco Ed TV.
Gives the kids the opportunity to come out their shells, to be able to grow, to mature. It gives them the opportunity to understand themselves and to be good citizens.
On the mound, Ava Daniels for Pleasant Grove. Gave up 1 in the first and 6 in the 7th. As we have a 7-0 game. Going to the top of the 3rd for Oak Grove.
I think the key right now for Pleasant Grove, you can talk about how they've improved over the last month. Certainly feeling a little bit better as a team. But when you have an inning like you just had, and not being able to get anything going at the plate, you have those thoughts start creeping in a little bit that 22-1 might happen again. And that you can't have that creep in. You know, it's all about this game and one inning at a time.
Yeah, and when you go 3 up, 3 down with strikeouts
Exactly,
and you're
yeah.
immediately back out, difference maker. Now, outside corner, jumps ahead in the count at 0-1. Just a bit outside.
Happens to the best of
It's,
them.
you know, she took that very good-naturedly. She just kind of shrugged. Whoops.
Yeah, it's
And, you know, nobody on here.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal, really. Inside. 2-1.
so if I go so far outside, maybe that inside strike will actually look good. Still not getting that call.
That was inside, not even close, really. Down in the dirt and inside. 3-1. Oh, little twister runs across the field. Oh, nice pitch. Just took something off of it. Swung right through it.
Pitch almost came out of that little twister in the
It
middle of
really
the dirt.
did.
Yep.
Oh, that was an outstanding pitch.
That's perfect, and that's the call she's been hoping for the whole time, and she got it. That one certainly looked like a strike. No nibbling on the corner there. That was right there. That's a terrific pitch. Ava Daniels' best of the day so far.
That one's outside. The 7th grader Caroline Taylor, left fielder, steps up. Walked and scored in her first at-bat. That one's inside. 2-0. There's a look. As Taylor steps back in. Here comes the 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0.
Third inning's the first time that Oak Grove has not gotten their leadoff hitter on base. Looks like they might not wait too long to get one on, though.
Outside, and you called it. Taylor will walk for the second time. That'll bring up Sassy.
She had the 2-run single in the second inning to help break this one open. Really fueled that 6-run inning for the Tigers.
Takes a ball. On the year, this is a pretty impressive stat line. Sassy has 33 base hits, 7 home runs, and 16 stolen bases. That'll tell you why she's getting some college looks.
A season like that might not be the last college looks she gets, even if she is verbally committed at this stage.
At this stage, well, not much at this level. Sometimes you just really never know until they wear the uniform. Again, that's more the college level. Pass ball, runner advances. Or you call it pass ball, wild pitch.
I think that one I had wild pitch on.
All right. Taylor advances to second. Great hitters count for Gracie Renz. Upstairs, she draws a walk. 2-1, 1 out. Guthrie doubled last inning. Grounded. She's hit by a pitch in the first inning.
8 walks now for Oak Grove's offense.
Got a little of it, fouled it back. 0-1.
8 walks, 4 hit batters, 3 hits, 7 runs.
Seems like there'd be more. But
When you lay it all out like that, it does. They did leave 5 runners on through the first 2 innings.
Inside, 1-1. Right field, will it stay fair? It does. Gloved or smothered by Shields. Then it's dropped by the first baseman. I'll let you score all of that, but I will tell you this. Taylor plated. It's 8-0. It's a base hit all the way.
Yeah, definitely a base hit.
And I don't think runners advanced due to the drop ball or whatever. So
No, I just kind of landed in no man's zone over there in that corner. That little triangle between right field, second base, and first base. You just never trying to track that little flare down. I think the confusion came with trying to figure out who was going to pick it up and try to throw it home. By the time they did, all the runners advanced.
Sassy's at third. Guthrie, who's 2 for 2 with a walk, with a hit by pitch, I should say. She is at second. She has had a really good afternoon here at Pleasant Grove. Nice snag by Eldridge behind the plate.
And now your Ava Brand is up, the only Oak Grove hitter who has not reached base.
2-0, that could change. She pops it straight up. Third baseman, what's shortstop? Finally cuts in front of Riles. Riles makes the catch in front of Angel.
It is the shortstop's ball every time.
Yep.
And you could hear the communication out there. Still a little bit awkward for Riles at shortstop, but made the play. Focus on the ball. And when you make the catch and nobody scores, you can laugh it off a little bit.
Yep. Fuller fouls one back near us. Fuller, the sophomore center fielder. Walked and scored her last at bat. Daniels with the delivery at 0-1. That got past the catcher. Here comes Renz. She scores. And advancing to third is Aubrey Guthrie. Oh, and 1 to Fuller. 9-0. Inside a ball. 1-1. Now it's 2-1. Boy, nice curveball. Did not catch the outside corner. Three balls, 1 strike.
I think you can only frame it so much when you're picking up dirt in the glove as well.
That's a good point. Guthrie's at third. That one did not catch the corner. So Fuller will advance. And the catcher, Brooklyn Lucas, just a 7th grader, will step in for Oak Grove. 7th grader. She's got like 5 more years. It's crazy.
Conversation happening with the Oak Grove dugout.
He's had to look over there a couple of times. But that's the first time he walked.
I don't know if he was signaling that someone was hitting something maybe against the fence, making noise. You could scream and cheer all you want from the dugouts, but I guess technically it could be a artificial noisemaker. You're not supposed to use those.
You can't bang on a garbage can like Houston? I
Not
pulled
trying to
that one out of left field, didn't I?
Not trying to signal anything here.
All right. Lucas. Boy, that curveball caught the corner. Runner advances. So Fuller's at second and Guthrie is at third. And Lucas, the 0-1. Doesn't catch the corner. 1-1. You know, Ava Daniels has obviously had some control issues, but I admire her spirit. Boy, there is a sharp slap into center field. that will plate 2 Tigers. Going for second is Lucas. And I'll just go ahead and call that a stand-up double. 2 RBIs. Lucas she is 2 for 3.
Yeah, that might have been the hardest hit ball we've seen from Oak Grove, right up the middle. Shiloh Fuller did a good job dodging that ball at second base.
The ump.
He,
the ump had to get away, too.
If it hit her, that would have been the 3rd out of the inning.
Yep.
Did a good job of – she kind of had momentum going towards the ball as she took her secondary lead, from second base when the pitch was thrown. I guess
Avery Wakefield, in her 4th year at Oak Grove, is talking things over. I'm sure making a switch here with a 10-0 lead. 24 for, I can hear a little bit of that. So, I think
18 is on deck right now,
right.
so it might not even get to that replacement. But we did get number 5 come in to run at second base. That might just be for the catcher.
which you can do freely. Broadhead would be at second for Lucas. Inside, ball got away. That's a strike. And my tip of the old softball cap to Avery Wakefield. She did not advance the runner.
Oh, it was a hit by pitch.
Oh, it was.
Dead ball. Dead ball.
That's boy. As many as have been hit, you'd figure I'd notice that.
A 3rd time on base for Sophia Carroll. Hadn't hit yet. Not sure she swung the bat yet. It's the 2nd straight at bat where she got hit by a pitch on the first pitch of the at bat.
Oh. Now that is a strike. And at the plate, a former pinch runner in this game, Carson Polistrini. Foul. She will bat for Cammie Smith, the senior left fielder.
Not going to be wholesale changes just yet for Oak Grove, but there's got like some change happening here.
I'm assuming she'll go to left. Boy, there's a nice off-speed pitch, and that'll end the inning, but not before the Tigers plate 3 more. It's 10-0 on Jeffco Ed TV.
Introducing the brand new app for Jefferson County Schools.
This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items.
To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school.
The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school.
It's everything Jefferson County Schools
in your pocket.
Back at Pleasant Grove, let's check the score. I said 10-0 going into the break. It's actually 11-0. And here come the Spartans to the plate, trying to score their first run. They have given up but 1 hit. And the note here is that Sassy Renz has fanned 5 straight, and she'll face Shields, another 8th grader. Well,
back to the top of the order as we wait the umpire.
They're saying 1-1. Well, they're signaling 11, which is 10 on the scoreboard.
They're not talking to us.
No, they aren't.
We've got 11 on ours.
That's because we've got Jake. They don't. Bounded right back up the middle. Nice glove right. Throws over. Ball dropped. Would she been safe anyway?
It was very close. I think so. I think she would have been safe there either way. Tough play. It was right up the middle. Peyton Wright had to range quite a bit to her left there, and the ball was hit just so slow. Left-handed hitter gets out of the box a little quicker.
Runner goes. Throw down. Not in time. Big slide. Runner in scoring position.
Yeah, just late throw. Looped it a little bit too long. I'm not even sure the tag ever actually arrived. Nia Harris, 2 hits now, by the way. Single and a double. Reached third in the first inning. Now in scoring position again.
Oh and 1. Bottom of the third. Daniels at the plate.
And a helper case here, and to get Pleasant Grove back in this to at least the point of avoiding a run rule.
Just a couple will do that.
Kick
Ball in the dirt, throw down, safe. Good call by the umpire. Ball beater, but the tag was not applied quickly enough. Guthrie at third. Tried her best, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, good base running by Harris. She got off. Huge jump.
Nobody out, runner at third. Good time for the Spartans to get something going.
Once again, Harris to third base. She got there in the first inning, and then Pleasant Grove ended up loading the bases behind her.
Oh. Sassy just lost control of that one. I don't think there's much question.
Ran inside, 2 strikes, too. Give away a free base runner after jumping ahead 0-2 in the count.
Eldridge, the senior catcher, will step in for Pleasant Grove. She has a walk. Runners at the corners. And they're big as far as this game is concerned right now, as Oak Grove has an 11-0 lead, and they will take second without issue.
Looking a little similar to that first inning from Pleasant Grove.
Yep. Sassy Renz. Got the inside corner. 1-1.
Corner is generous.
Heads turned a little in our booth. Here is the 1-1. Just got a piece of it. She's the same hitter that kept getting way out in front earlier.
I believe so.
The ball,
yeah.
Off the end of the bat. Literally the end of the bat.
She worked a full count last time and ended up walking.
Oh, a stare from Eldridge.
Umpire calling, saying you have to ask for time. I think equally you could say it's the pitcher, but as soon as they step in the box, you're allowed to throw it.
That was checked foul.
I do think she got the benefit of the doubt when she thought that time was called and she took a pitch. Because I thought it was a strike. Would have been strike 3. Got called a ball.
Here's the 1-2. The 2-2. Fly ball left field. Smith goes back. Actually, that's the substance, Carson Polistrini. And runs in. Batter safe and throw back to second. So, how about that? Pleasant Grove on the board.
There was a part of me that thought she might have turned on it just enough to get that one out. Didn't catch the barrel, though. Maybe not the best contact, but just still being able to put power into it, turn it, put it over left fielder's head, knock in 2 runs. Pleasant Grove is on the scoreboard.
And stepping up is the freshman, Taylor Jefferson, your designated hitter. First pitch swinging, made pretty good contact, but fouled back over the first base dugout.
And still nobody out here in this inning.
True.
It's been the top of the order is what gave.
Ground ball, third base, gloved by Guthrie. Then the throw back over, one down.
Good base running by Eldridge. Hold up at second base. Check the runner a little bit, but throw across the diamond gave her time to take third. Now we get to the bottom half of the order for Pleasant Grove. They haven't done much against Rennes. 5 strikeouts for the bottom 5 hitters.
Angel, a senior third baseman, takes the ball. It's 1-0. That's upstairs, 2-0. Sassy delivers a strike right there at the letters.
I know you're in take mode when it comes to needing base runners, not seeing a lot of strikes, a little bit of struggle. Smaller zone, I think, a little bit.
And that one's a strike.
But you also got to understand you're down 9 runs.
Yeah, no gambling allowed.
You might want base runners, but you also got to know when you have an opportunity with a runner on third for ball in the strike zone.
Up top goes full.
Because we haven't seen Rennes struggle too much. She's gotten behind in some counts, but when she's needed strikes, she's thrown them. So Pleasant Grove hitters need to be ready.
Just missed. Ooh, Sassy was a little frustrated by that.
I think we have seen that outside strike pitch called
Uh-huh.
in this one. I think that one maybe just a little bit high, too, as well as a little bit outside.
That'll bring up Riles, the shortstop. A little twist of the bat. A dance move, and she steps in.
Oof.
Sharply hit, but foul.
Just a little ahead of that. That would have been at least 1 run. Never know how far that thing goes down into the corner. I think people see us up here in the press box and they look at us like we're in control of the scoreboard out there.
Well, our booth is full of people, so. Ball and 1 strike. Sassy delivers. That's upstairs. Nice catch behind the plate by Lucas. Diving back is Eldridge. And here comes the 0-1. It's a little squibble. That could go back fair. Did it? I think if she'd let it go a couple of the base was there, but had she let it go, it might have hit the base in fair territory.
I think they did. It did end up hitting the base, or her glove hit the base. That's going to be a 3U, but the runner from third scored. Good base running from Pleasant Grove. They kept running. Advance the runner is going to have an RBI ground out there officially. Boy, had some spin on that ball. Landed foul, but you're right. It spun back before it crossed first base. I think it might have touched the base or touched her glove while she was touching the base. Either way, another run in for Pleasant Grove.
So, couple of runs in here for the Lady Spartans. That's on the corner by Sassy Rennes.
And the production that Pleasant Grove did not get out of their lower lineup hitters. They got a couple of extras. RBI ground out, got a walk, helped extend the inning this time. That's what they needed in the first to really get things going, but it's allowed them to get on the scoreboard, cut into the lead a little bit here.
Edwards at the plate. She struck out in her first at-bat. She struck out in her second at-bat. But the Spartans get 3 home here as we go to the 4th on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove High School. It's a great day to be a Spartan. Here at Pleasant Grove High School, we are Jeffco Ed Strong.
Back at beautiful Pleasant Grove, Alabama. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Oak Grove on top, 11-3. But that 3, a big number, or we would have been flirting with a run rule. But the way Oak Grove scores, they could get back up by 10 quickly. Wright will lead off again, our 3rd time. Of course, first of the inning, you understood that. Takes that one inside. Just a bit outside. Again, she shrugs it off.
Well, if you're into good omens, Ava Daniels threw that pitch. The second pitch of last inning ended up coming back and striking out Peyton Wright. So, well,
that's not going to happen.
That's why you don't believe in good omens.
Wright will reach, and Taylor will step in. And we have time on the field. Equipment change here? Not sure. Taylor's got an elbow pad on now.
9 walks, 6 hit batters, and of course the error in the first inning. A lot of free bases being handed to this Oak Grove offense.
Is it ball ups 1-0? Love the chanting. That was indeed inside. 2-0. Slap. Oh, just foul.
I thought for a second Taviana Angel had a chance to get it, kind of lunged over at it. Makes me think that if it had been fair, she had the line covered. She got just as close to it as it got to the foul line.
I'm not so sure had it been fair, she might have caught it. What was it, about a foot?
Yeah, it was right
18
there.
inches. Wow. And there's a walk. 2 on as Taylor reaches. Runners at first and second for Oak Grove. They also have an 11-3 lead here on Jeffco Ed TV. I'm Matt Coulter, along with Caleb Turrentine. Glad you have tuned us in on this sunny Tuesday afternoon. There's a strike.
And we're getting a little bit of sun into the booth as well. I'm trying to think, I should have worn sunscreen. Is that?
No, I should have brought a ball cap.
Shadows finally creeping over in right field. They'll just arrived on the infield. They might get to home plate by the end of this one.
Outside, nice snag by Eldridge. 2-1. Couple on and nobody out. Tigers trying to add to their lead. There's a strike. This is Sassy, the pitcher, and at the plate, Soft grounder to short. Gloved by Riles. She takes it to second, throws home. Now the runner's going to try and score, and does, standing. Wright scores to make it 12-3.
I think got caught in between just a couple of decisions there. Tariah Riles probably could have taken the out at second once she thought about it instead of tossing it.
Ouch. Guthrie will reach base again. She is 2 for 2, hit by pitch, and now a walk. Now 2 hit by pitches. So the bases are loaded. I thought for a moment she got the force at second.
She missed the bag when going to step on it. I don't know if she got there in time anyway. Again, just got caught in between two minds. Trying to take the simple out at first when you receive a grounder. Double play was never there. The ball was hit too softly. And again, just waiting on it.
Ball gets away.
Waiting on it at first base as well and waiting for a call allowed the runner to score from second on a ball that never left the infield. It's the kind of game it's been for Pleasant Grove right now, especially when they've been out there on defense.
Here comes the 2-0 from Daniels. That's up, 3-0. Now batting is Leah Jones. Coach told me, he said, this is, well, be my number one sub. She takes a walk and gets an RBI. Taylor scores. Harris steps up.
Charlotte Fuller going to the dugout, asking for a different bat. I don't know if she grabbed the wrong one on the way out. Warming up with one, hitting with another one. Fuller has walked all 3 times she's been at the plate.
There's the pitch. Right back up the middle and through. That will plate at least one Tiger, maybe 2. Rins and Guthrie plate.
I think Fuller was tired of walking. What do you think? Good swing right back up the middle. Good timing on it. Knock in 2 more runs, and just like that, Oak Grove has gotten those 3 runs back plus 1. Still with nobody out in the inning.
Yeah, they're threatening to put this away. That's a strike. Taken by Brooklyn Lucas. Ground ball short. Riles tags the runner, throws over. How about that for a nifty double play by the Lady Spartans?
That's a good play from Riles. That's almost the same play, same position that she got herself in last time, and she was a little undecisive. Runner had to run right into her. She had to just try to get to third. And a good job to still throw a dart to first base. Good double play.
Yeah, that was a highlight for Pleasant Grove. Glad to see it.
And again, big 2 outs. You're looking at a 12-run lead. Again, there is that rule at 15 runs as well. So big 2 outs to get in an inning that had already gotten away from Pleasant Grove. They can limit it a little bit because of that play.
Inside. It's 2-0. Carroll is at the plate. sophomore first baseman.
What was that question?
Can't catch the corner on that one. Runs the count to 3-0.
Carroll already reached base 3 times. Hit by pitch in her last 2 plate appearances. Hasn't officially had an at-bat yet today.
Well, and guess what? She still doesn't. So, runners at first and second. There are 2 outs thanks to that double play. Polistrini steps in. Looking to bunt all the way. Ted swings right through it. Throw down to third, not in time. Runners advance to third and second for Oak Grove.
I don't know if that was steal all the way. I think maybe you squared a bunt like that and you force the third baseman. Take a step up. A little bit longer to get back to catch that ball at third. Not a bad throw from Eldridge. But a good jump from second base. Now 2 in scoring position.
Well, she's got the bat over the plate again. Now pulls it back. Same deal. Same deal. Whoop. Not sure why she tried to tag her, but.
I think it was a demonstrative foul call. Thought we all were pretty aware. I think we heard that. No, I know everyone at home did too. We've got to make sure sometimes.
That one's upstairs.
Good snag from Eldridge.
Polistrini, just a 7th grader, struck out in her first at-bat when she came in as a substitute for Cammie Smith in left field. Now she's looking at a 1-2 count from Ava Daniels. Lays off, but it was a strike anyway, and that will end the inning, but not before Lady Tigers add 4 more, and we go to the bottom of the 4th inning on Jeff Coed TV.
Welcome to Oak Grove High School, where we are OG for life. It's a great day to be a Tiger. Oak Grove High School, we are Jeff Coed strong.
Back at Pleasant Grove, Matt, Caleb, and the gang bringing you softball action on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Lady Tigers, who met the Lady Spartans earlier in this year, about a month ago, and won it by a score of 22-1. They're threatening to do it again. It's 15-3.
Another big strikeout, though, for Pleasant Grove. The fact that Oak Grove did not get those extra runs, which, if you're thinking at home, why are they stealing and advancing runners? They were trying to see if they could finish it in 4 innings. So we'll have to go 5 now. Pleasant Grove, they can add some more runs. They're trying to make sure it goes even further than that.
Miller leads off, the second baseman. She struck out in her only appearance. And again, another underclassman. She's just an 8th grader. Nice stop, Lucas. 2-0. That one's popped up. Shortstop comes over. That's Ayton Wright. Leadoff hitter gloves it, and there's 1 out quickly.
And Miller got an opportunity. Definitely a better swing than she had in her first at-bat, or her first plate appearance, striking out. Got Got a 2-0 pitch and got it up in the zone, just barely got under it. Good swing, good timing on it. Just got to get some lift on the bat.
That went inside. Here's the 1-0. Bunted foul, gloved by Guthrie. 2 quick outs.
Yeah, it's a slap hitter. That's kind of part of the game sometimes.
Yeah,
if you don't get it down on the ground, third basemen are usually so far up when you're in the batter's box. They're going to be there for those quick fouls. Almost every other hitter will be safe. No one's going to reach a ball that lands over there more often than not. But, again, slap hitting on the third baseman is so close to the plate.
Harris gets her second base hit tonight, and it gets past the center fielder, Fuller. Quickly to the fence, grabs it and gets it back in and holds her to just second base.
Hit number 3 for Harris, actually. Double, single, single.
Yeah.
That was a good swing. Went down and got that one. I think that one might have been out of the strike zone. Might have been a little low, and she was able to golf it to center field without getting under it too much.
2 outs for the pitcher at Daniels. Oh, they got her caught up between third and second. Out. 3 outs. A little dangerous when you're down 12. We go to the top of the 5th inning on Jeff Coed TV.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I'm Dr. Beth Miller. This school year, we are thrilled to offer free breakfast and lunch at no cost to all students enrolled in in-person learning. As a community eligibility provision district, we encourage all families to take advantage of this opportunity. Our child nutrition program is devoted to providing healthy and nutritious meals to help fuel our students for a day of learning and growth. We encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity so we can continue to provide in future years.
There you see the umpire and Avery Wakefield, coach for Oak Grove, chatting between innings. That is her on the left. Assistant coach to your right on the screen.
I think with a 12-run lead intact, you want to make sure you can see if you can finish this thing in 5 innings by keeping a 10-run lead. But I have a feeling you might see a little bit more substitutions in this inning. We'll see as they're at the top of the order. They might see if they can get a couple more runners on.
Yeah, this is the 4th time she's let off. Of course, you expect her to in the first inning, but not every inning since.
3 straight innings.
It's amazing.
She didn't lead off the second inning. That's it.
Has a little blooper into center field. Oncoming, making the catch is Skylar Brown.
She has some speed. I think we've seen barely bits of it there when she's been hitting. Obviously, you expect slap hitters to be pretty quick. She got a good read on that ball, ran in. Covered a good bit of ground there.
Bobbled a little bit,
and you
but loved it anyway.
Have that view from center field. I think you realize maybe how much ground's out there, a little more than what it looks like from our point of view.
Outside, nice stab Eldridge behind the plate for Pleasant Grove. Well, probably haven't flashed the lumber well as Pleasant Grove, but they've done some nice glove work.
They have, yeah. Defense they had an error in that first inning, but they made up for that. They got out of that inning. Some good plays at first base we've seen from Anaya Harris. Trier Riles also. That big double play last inning, and big catch from Skylar Brown.
Inside.
You don't even have to say the count. We got commentary from the dugout.
Okay. Upstairs. And there's a walk.
4 walks and 1 hit by pitch for Caroline Taylor in this one.
Emma Wesson, I believe, checked in, and she drew the walk.
There you go.
And that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Gracie Sassy Rins.
Renz would assume staying in this one. Make sure she will return to the circle, I'm sure, to finish it off. Try to finish it off.
Sharp ground ball to short. Riles gloves, throws over, not in time.
Again, I think she got in her head almost for a double play again.
Yeah.
Tried to rush over to second, lost her footing, ended up not getting it out at all.
So I'm asking you, Mr. Scorekeeper.
That's
a fielder's choice, or?
No, it's well, you might call it a fielder's choice anyway, but it is an E6.
There's a little looper into right center. It is fielded almost. Brown bobbled it, and here coming around to score is Caroline Taylor. Actually, it's Emma Watson who was running, who pinch hit for Taylor.
Third RBI of the game there. For Aubrey Guthrie, who stayed in the game for that at bat. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, reach base, all 5 plate appearances.
Yeah.
Pretty good day for Miss Aubrey Guthrie.
Here's the 1-1. 2 in scoring position. She was late on that one.
Yeah. Start to realize if you're going to try to turn on a pitch that far inside, you have to swing a little bit earlier.
I believe this is Bella Salter, who the pitch went behind her. Yeah. As the situation, the substitutions are aplenty right now. The 2-2 makes it full, the ball outside. Here comes pitch outside, that's a walk. Bella Salter aboard, and now the bases are full of Tigers. And they have a 16-3 lead here. Inside.
It's Maggie Broadhead who stepped in to the plate in a big spot.
That is indeed. Sometimes when they wear their hair long, it's a little difficult to pick up that number. Same as in basketball occasionally. Whoa, that was way outside. Runner was thinking about trying to score but held up, maybe for more than just one reason.
She was asking a little bit. Sassy Renz, maybe a little sass to her coach. Hey, I wanted to score another run.
Maggie Broadhead, the sophomore, at the plate, 2-1. Swung through that one. It's 2-2. Ava Daniels has gone the distance and done so admirably. She's hadn't had total control, but every once in a while she just shows flashes of brilliance. It's ball inside.
I think she likes that inside pitch.
And you have to remember she is just a 7th grader. Amazing.
I think there's a bright future there.
Full count. Bases loaded. Just a little bit low. It's 17-3.
And any run added here just makes it that much more difficult for Pleasant Grove to extend this game in the bottom of the inning.
It's a ground ball by Lucas. It'll be 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball, left field, moving over. That's Edwards. Edwards can't put the glove on it. It rolls to the fence. Here comes one Tiger. Here comes another Tiger. The throw to third. As Bella Salter scored, as did Aubrey Guthrie.
Yeah, a more difficult play that time for Kara Edwards in left field. I thought she got there in time, but it just went over her glove. Not sure she was able to chase that down anyway. That's just a good piece of hitting.
Sophia Carroll, sophomore, will step in.
It's now the 4th straight inning that Oak Grove has scored at least 4 runs.
19-3 now.
Felt like that first inning when Oak Grove only put up 1 run, left the bases loaded, and Pleasant Grove came back and loaded the bases themselves. Felt like might have a different ball game this time. But then when Pleasant Grove didn't get anybody in and Oak Grove turned around and put up that 6th spot in the second inning, you just kind of knew it was going to be hard for Pleasant Grove to respond and recover from that.
Still, the future's bright for this team when you see all 8s and 7s next to their grades.
Yeah, it's about getting them to stick through games like this in a season that you make sure isn't a waste by any means. And still a team with winning record right now, and they've had some tough losses, but
payoff pitch. She takes the ball. Carroll is aboard once again. I've got her on board every plate appearance. Now that would be 5.
Plate appearance being the key word there, as she has still not recorded an at-bat.
Nope.
3 walks and hit by pitch twice.
There's a fly ball, foul in territory. Nice effort by Riles, but it's just a loud strike.
I tell you to put your glove up and meet it. Her best chance might have been trying a basket catch or something there. It's a tough one to run down.
Polistrini is at the plate.
He struck out twice since coming in. Know that she's wanting, you kind of hear it from the dugout too. Wanting her to be able to come off the bench and produce like many players have in this game.
Framed nicely. That's a strike. 1-2. Oh, that's outside. Runner fakes the charge to home and goes back.
A little bit of assistance from that brick wall.
Here comes the 2-2 from Daniels. Inside, full count, bases full. Now the 7th grader has a chance to really, well, this game's pretty much broken open, but just put the cherry on top. With this 3-2 pitch from Daniels. High. Boy, she hit that ball pretty well. It's out of play.
That ball was way up there in the zone.
She's like
above
Kip.
The zone.
She's like Kip from A League of Their Own. Great movie. Couldn't lay off the high ones.
You know, if she watches this back and you say League of Their Own, I'm not sure she would know what you're talking about.
Probably not. Oh, nice stab by Eldridge, but it's really not going to matter because Fuller's going to come home and score. That may have been Broadhead. And we have a new hitter is Aubrey Hatchett, the freshman, will step up.
a whole new defense by the time they get back out there in the bottom of the inning.
Hatchett's a freshman utility player, can play outfield and infield. Umpire pulls out the little whisk brush. 20-3. They met earlier in the year. It was 20-1. There's one out with the bases full. There's a strike from Daniels. Hatchett at the plate, taking the 0-1 upstairs. Evens count at 1-1.
5 runs already in this inning, 5 walks.
One hopper to second. It's gloved by Miller. Can't get the force. Another runner is in, and there's still one out.
Not much communication there. I know looking to second, you're thinking that shortstop didn't get over in time. I just want to turn, fire that thing to first. Start to feel frustrations building even more for this Pleasant Grove team.
One and 0. Inside 2-0. Emma Wesson at the plate. Outside 3-0. No place to put her. Tell you what, Oak Grove did a nice job of traveling. Upstairs, Wesson walks, picks up an RBI. Scoring is Sophie Carroll.
Yeah, good job of traveling. I think I see a happy birthday balloon out there in the crowd. See who that goes to at the end of this game.
Yours isn't close, is it?
No, mine's October. I'm a football season birthday.
Yeah, so mine September. I don't wish them to hurry anymore or have a big party or anything when you get to a certain age. What do you think's happening here?
I think we're getting a pitching change here.
Maybe a catching change, or are they just swapping gear?
I have a feeling we're about to see Aaliyah Eldridge come in to pitch. Since she was catcher, you're going to have to find a new catcher.
Yeah. Thus the removal of the gear.
They wanted to give Ava Daniels a chance to just wrap this game up, but 6 walks in an inning, at a certain point you got to get somebody in there, just throw strikes and wrap this one up.
Coach Wakefield, in her 4th year for Oak Grove, comes over and gives the change. Guess she's going to make a sub too, or maybe he's just making her aware of the substitution. But yes, Eldridge is taking the ball in the circle. Daniels remains. And now we've got a new catcher.
18 total walks.
Wow. Well, is it Taylor Jefferson? I see a 1.
Believe it was Angel who came from third base.
Angel. Yeah, she has a 1-1, but it's hidden by her strap protector. See what Eldridge can do, the senior on the mound. She will face a Tiger to be named shortly with the bases loaded. All right, warm-up pitches intact. 22-3. Yeah, that score at the bottom of your screen is right. Oak Grove's a pretty good team here. Coach told us that they're 14-10 overall, and you're thinking, okay, they're just a few games over 500. But she said she loaded the beginning of her season with tough opponents, playing up.
And that's part of softball I think you have to do. It's not tough opponents, the quick turnarounds, those in-season tournaments early in the year.
Yeah.
That's the kind of atmosphere that you're going to have to expect in the postseason. That's how you prepare for it.
To the plate, the sophomore, Shyla Mills.
Still just one out in this inning, and this is the 12th hitter of the inning, the most of any inning for Oak Grove.
Swing and a miss. Two balls, two strikes. Now it's full. So are the bases, as we have seen quite a few times this afternoon. Caleb?
Now we'll see if this change here, Charlotte Mills hitting, means.
Pop foul. That was almost the same place that we had back in, the first or the second inning?
I'm ready for it if it comes to the window.
I'll get you a glove for Thursday, okay?
I don't need a glove.
Oh, you're a big man.
I can say that in a protected.
Got her looking. Couple of outs now. So, Eldridge did her job there. Let's see what she does now as the bases are still loaded. That's way up top. Runner's going to try and score. Oops. Angel just bobbled it a second. And yet another run has scored. And it is now 23-3.
But sometimes that backstop, the ball just bouncing back, flying back to you, can be a good thing. But, man, between the net and the brick wall, the bounces are so different. You got to be prepared for anything with the way that ball comes off the backstop.
Yeah, it can take just a small angle, right, and go the other direction.
Not to mention all the spin that's already coming from a pitch anyway.
True. Ball, no strikes. Let's see if Eldridge can't put out this fire. Line drive right at second. Did Miller get it? If not, she threw over to first.
Why make the umpire make the call, Yeah. Go ahead and get him get out both ways.
Oh, more runs scored by Oak Grove. It's 23-3 as we go to the bottom of the fifth on Jeffco Ed TV.
Engineering is my main focus.
If you have a very imaginable and just all-around creative mind, it will really help you.
You don't have to come take this class because you want to be an engineer. Come take this class because you want to do electrical, because you want to do plumbing, because you want to do some kind of coding, because you want to do some kind of design.
Good look from center field as we go to the bottom of the fifth, and the new pitcher for Oak Grove is going to be Shyla Mills, who just took a called strike to end the previous frame.
Well, she's got to have a good idea of the zone.
That's an excellent point here, Caleb.
Get a better feel for it when you actually get up there and see the pitches.
She's going to know that outside pitch.
She said, I better get it too.
Yeah.
I don't care what the score is.
Warm-ups look pretty crisp. Good opportunity for Oak Grove to you know, not just get people at bats, but get them some position play as well. Nicole Lisenby gave a little high five to the hitter.
3 runs on 4 hits for
There's
Sassy
a
Wrens.
Chopper to short. Right gloves, throws over, out. Although I believe Wright is now on the bench. Pick up the shortstop numeral here in just a second. You got to check every scoreboard within your reach or scorecard to figure out who is where right now. There's a chopper. That's a base hit to left field by Eldridge.
I think that was Hatchet at shortstop, by the way. Okay. Got a better look at it as she dove.
Hatchet 54. That was one of those, as they say, a ground ball with eyes. So, got a runner on, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th.
Final line, Sassy Wrens. 4 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 runs on 4 hits.
Runner goes. Eldridge is safe. Well, and you're just going to have to figure out who's at the plate for me.
I believe this is still Taylor Jefferson.
She put on a hoodie.
Got hit in the elbow and said, maybe
I
need a little bit more to block it.
Mills chopped third. She made the pitch. There's the throw over. A 5-3 and 2 outs. And that'll bring up now the pitcher. Treviana Angel, the senior, started at third. Now she's on the mound. Just a bit outside. One and 0. Two outs. Sharply hit in the dugout. Actually, they have fences up, so didn't go into the dugout.
There's an opening right there. I thought it was going to sneak in there a little bit.
Snuck through?
It bounced back out. Might have hit something. No one looked alarmed over there.
Mills with a 1-1 count. Slapped right back at the pitcher. Mills got it. This ball game is over. Wow, Mills with some quickness there.
What a way to end it.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like icing on the maybe not icing, just the way it ended for Pleasant Grove. It's like you finally get a good square hit right up the middle on timing and still can't get it to break through. Just one of those days for Pleasant Grove, but a big win for Oak Grove. Battle of the Groves here. They certainly took it this season, and that's
let's check the stats here as far as the winning percentages as you watch the girls from Oak Grove and Pleasant Grove swap the high fives as they walk first to third across the diamond. Coaches are involved as well. Oak Grove will go to 15-10 on the year. They'll pick up just their second win of the year in area play, so they're now 2-0. Both of their victories have come against the Lady Spartans. The Spartans will drop to 7-6 and 4-2, 4-1 in area play coming into this one. And that's where they stand now, 4-2 in region play. We're going to catch up with Coach Wakefield, but let's take a quick break right here on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome to Pleasant Grove High School. It's a great day to be a Spartan. Here at Pleasant Grove High School, we are Jeff Co-Ed Strong.
Welcome to Oak Grove High School, where we are OG for life. It's a great day to be a Tiger.
Go ahead and run another one. You can.
Oak Grove High School, we are Jeff Co-Ed Strong.
Hello, Jeff Co-Ed family. I'm Dr. Beth Miller. This school year, we are thrilled to offer free breakfast and lunch at no cost to all students enrolled in in-person learning. As a community eligibility provision district, we encourage all families to take advantage of this opportunity. Our child nutrition program is devoted to providing healthy and nutritious meals to help fuel our students for a day of learning and growth. We encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity so we can continue to provide in future years.
There's a look at the victors. Oak Grove on the road. They win it convincingly by 20-plus runs, so they had the mercy rule. And we will talk with head coach Wakefield here in just a second. And then now they are actually, if you'll note, just an inning ago, that Caleb Turntine said that thought that there was some happy birthday balloons in the Oak Grove area. And I think that now they're celebrating. One of the teammates is on their shoulders, so one of the players is having a birthday. With the youth of their team, it could be 13 or 14 with all the 7th and 8th graders they've got on the team. Amazing how many young players we saw on both sides of the roster. In the meantime, Caleb Turntine, as you can see him right there, is getting ready to talk to our winning coach. Caleb, take it away.
Coach, obviously a big win, another one that y'all got. When you're seeing having to have patience at the plate, a lot of walks in this game, how do you make sure to keep your hitters involved and focused?
That's something we've talked about over the past couple of games is, staying patient. And like yesterday, for example, we had, I think we had thrown like 79 pitches versus 150 pitches for the other team. So that's something that we've been working on is staying patient. And when we get a 3-0 count, we always take that pitch, hoping to get a walk because we're on base. So.
And then obviously staying calm on defense too, still throwing strikes on that end. Getting a big lead is one thing, but staying focused throughout it too. What goes into that for your team?
I think that's something that we do struggle with, I will say. We're a young team, as y'all know, so I think they tend to, even my older classmen sometimes gets a little distracted, but they're good to rein it back in. Like one of my captains right here, Sassy, she's good in the dugout, getting everybody focused and back into the game.
And being able to get so many players in as well, how do you make sure to capitalize that moving forward, not just this year, but as a program moving forward?
I think they're, everybody that subbed in plays down on JV in that same position. So at practice, they're watching who's in the game, and they're really good to teach and learn from. So I trust when they go in the game that they know they're ready to play.
And since we have some players here, we were talking in the box earlier. Where'd the name Sassy come from?
I actually got it from walking around the ball field and being sassy, just walking around, pressing around, so that's where it comes from.
Turns out, Matt, you were right. Congrats on the win. Send it back up to you all in the booth.
Right. Thank you. Bye. Bye. See you next time. We're gonna be back on Jeffco Ed TV literally in just a couple of days, as we will go to the home of the Yellow Jackets, the McAdory Yellow Jackets, as there are two in Jefferson County, and they'll be taking it on Hueytown. We'll be going back to baseball on that one. Be glad to be bringing you that one live right here on Jeffco Ed TV. For myself, Matt Coulter, for Caleb Turntine, Kenneth Smith, and our entire crew, we wish you a good evening from Pleasant Grove. It was all Oak Grove. They win it 23-3. See you Thursday night.